Hi again, we're here in Mallorca still. I'm really excited to show you a little bit more about the island, how great these last few days have been training with Imogen and Ruth. We're also gonna go over the PTO rankings and my thoughts on those, but more excitingly, stay tuned and find out what my final race of the year will be. It's been so good to have Imogen and Ruth out here. We've been able to challenge each other in sessions and really push each other and learn from each other. So to have someone to swim with me, to help me get up in the morning when you know they've got a hard session and you've got it too, it really challenges each other. And we've all got this Ironman goal in mind, so it's really great to be helping each other and all be driven towards those goals. And it's day-to-day life is made so much easier as well when you all know you've got to go to bed early, you've got to eat the right food, we cook together, you just chill out, and it's just been so much fun, and I don't think it's been non-stop laughter the whole time. Really important to have them around in all three disciplines. We've all each got strengths and weaknesses and we're learning from each other. So Imogen's a superb rider and so is Ruth, and we can pick each other's brains even about the tactics of races, dialing down in on the bike mechanical bits and challenging each other in run sessions when we may not be feeling so great, but to see them up the road and they're pushing really hard and you know that you've only got one more rep and you've just got to, if they can do it, you can do it. You always end the session with a fist pump, a high five, and it's been so cool. I've had a really good block of training. I wasn't sure coming off after Paydux with a slightly disappointing race, but I've actually been able to get straight back in it. I've hit some really good sessions and they've been really motivating, and most of all I've just really enjoyed them. And I think when you're having fun and you're enjoying it, the training's a lot easier and the sessions flow and the numbers come, and it's been really great over all three. So swim, bike, run, all good. So the PTO and the rankings or the point system. First, I don't want to take anything away from the PTO and what they're trying to achieve and the direction in which we can see triathlon going, and it's so inspirational and it's so inspiring, and things that they've done already have been so great. But this, I don't think it's necessarily the ranking, it's the point systems for the races it just doesn't make sense, and it's really frustrating. And other athletes have reached out to us, we've reached out to other athletes, and they're all in the same boat, and it's not enough clarity, and it makes athletes' life confusing, hard, upsetting. I feel that my race at Roth was probably equally as strong, or if not stronger, than my race at Coeur d'Alene, but my points were about 20, well, I think there was about 20 points difference. Like, how can that be possible? And I know obviously Imogen's here with me, but she feels the same. Like, she won Aix-en-Provence by a good chunk, and she got what we would consider quite average points. And these are just our two examples, but we could pull out loads from the hat and it'd be similar, and it just seems to be different for one person than it is for the other, or different for one race than it is for the other. And obviously that there is going to be stronger and weaker fields, but it just varies so much that it's hard to make a decision or understand it as an athlete. And what's been so great in a way that this has come about, it's because it's driven, like, we need to know the points so that we can choose the right races to do, so that we can make the right decisions to hopefully progress in the sport, move up the rankings. But with all this uncertainty and stuff, it just, it makes it quite confusing and hard, and to make decisions on what we're going to do, like, I guess, like this last minute race decision or any race decision at the moment is kind of got to be driven by that. Important because at the end of the day there's money behind it. The PTO rankings, which is amazing, they allow us to earn a chunk of money at the end of the year, and we have influence over that, over how we race and how we choose to race. So obviously as athletes we want to be competitive as we can and move ourselves up the rankings, but with the point system being unclear, it makes it harder to make decisions over how we are going to do that as athletes. Ultimately I want to see myself moving up that rankings to be one of the best in the world, but I don't see a clear path with the point system at the moment. Well, Billy and I have emailed Thorsten and the team at the PTO to try and find out or help voice our opinion in any way we can. And I think other athletes, I know, have done the same, but if we can get as many behind us as possible to try and figure out a better solution, it would be great. We decided we're going to go with Island of Mallorca, which I'm now looking at it, and the way I've been training, I'm really, really excited. Cozumel is a really great race, but I can't see myself continuing training up until November. I've been racing since Daytona, and I haven't really had a proper break since then. I wanted Island of Mallorca to be my first pro race, first Ironman race, but it never, this is the first year that it's been a pro race, so it's pretty cool. Mallorca was the first ever Ironman I actually watched. I watched Billy and my uncle do it, so it's kind of got that little special thing or feeling for me. We come here every year, maybe twice a year, and I feel super fit. The last few weeks have really shown that I'm in good Ironman shape. I've got to seize that opportunity while it's here to do while I'm fit. I'm going to race, and I'm feeling healthy, I'm feeling happy, and I don't think I could carry that on until Cozumel or South Africa. I feel like I need a good off season and I need good preparation for May. So if I race in a week and a bit's time, it will allow me good off season, doing all the things that go past my driving test, go see family, and then hit training again hard in December, January, and then I know that I'll be in good shape come May.